Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 2 of the 2023 NFL season for Madden NFL 24 Creative Player franchise for the Trevor Abramowicz series. So, last episode, we were on the road in East Rutherford, New Jersey, facing off against the New York Giants, and we won pretty big, significantly. I think it was final score 64-10 or something like that. And Abramowicz did have a fumble recovery, but really close to a touchdown though. But I think he's probably going to get his first career sack in this episode against the visiting New York Jets, who are 1-0 as well. So this is going to be our first home game in AT&T Stadium, the hosts of WrestleManias 32 and 38 respectively. So I think we'll show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, the New York Jets will be wearing their 1998 through 2018 style home uniforms, their green jerseys on the road. So this is one of very few times the Dallas Cowboys will be in fact wearing white at home in the regular season. So they'll probably wear white at home against the New York Jets and the New York Giants. I'm not sure about the other teams though, but like Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Commanders, they'll be wearing their blue uniforms. Next episode, when we play in Arizona, we will definitely be wearing these uniforms. It's mainly the jersey, but the home uniforms for today. So we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets.
Alright, so it is now kickoff time here in Arlington, Texas. So the Dallas Cowboys are ready to kick off against the visiting New York Jets. So put it on arcade mode this time. It was a little harder when I did simulation mode last episode against the Giants, and they returned us down to at least the 37-yard line. So this is in fact going to be first down, and we see Zach Wilson, the BYU product, stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So now they're at the I formation, so they're going to run the football. And with Dalvin Cook, so that's only a gain of at least 5 yards on that play. So second down and 5 now for the New York Jets. So the Jets, they are going to hand it off again with Dalvin Cook, the former Minnesota Vikings running back. And now this leads to 3rd and 5 still. So he did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So 3rd down and 5, they throw this incompletion. This will result in a 4th down. So it looks like we're ready to return a punt now. And I don't think we're going to take this very far from what it looks like. And I think this is going to be a punt return for a touchdown, as in a matter of fact. So we're going to take this one all the way, and we're going to roll this one into the end zone. So this will be the first touchdown of the regular season at AT&T Stadium. I don't know this guy's name on the top of my head, so he just takes it all the way for a 7-0 lead. So I think we might take a break while we're at it. The Dallas Cowboys player's name was Cavante Turpin, who got the punt return for a touchdown. So now Zach Wilson is stepping onto the field, and he is gonna get sacked on this play. So it is now 2nd down and 14. So I think Abramowicz might have been a part of the sack. So now I think they're using the single formation now, and they're just gonna run it. And it's now 3rd and 14. So a gain of nothing, a loss of nothing. So this is where it gets kind of interesting along the line. So now the New York Jets do get a 1st down on this play. So this is the first completed pass. And I think his name is Josh Reynolds, who caught the football. And this is now 2nd and 4, a gain of 6. Not too bad on that play. So 2nd and 4. So they're going to throw this pass. That is, in fact, going to be completed. And now this is 1st and 10. And there is a flag on the play. And I think this might be on the defense because I jumped a little bit, and apparently it is on Donovan Wilson, who had that massive pick 6 last episode with the win over the Giants. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. So Zach Wilson throws an INT to Malik Hooker, the Newcastle, Pennsylvania native, which isn't far from my neck of the woods. So Jets do, in fact, get their first turnover of the game. So I'm going to use Dak Prescott. And Tony Pollard is in the backfield. So keep in mind, Ezekiel Elliott is no longer with the team. But I think when the team he now plays for, the Patriots, return, they're definitely going to give him a homecoming they'll never forget. And Dak Prescott, he is going to fire this one out to CeeDee Lamb. He is, in fact, going to dive on into the end zone for a miraculous Dallas Cowboys touchdown. And it is already now 14-0 here in Arlington, Texas. So we'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. Just a simply deep pass along the lines there, too. All right, so it is now 1st down and 10, beginning of the 2nd quarter, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys that Abramowicz did fumble a play, and Leighton Vander Esch actually recovered the fumble. So that was during the small break. So now here we are in 2nd quarter, and Dalvin Cook is just running the ball, and the roof is closed, and it's sunny out in Arlington, Texas. So this is now going to be 3rd and 8 now for the New York Jets. So the Dallas Cowboys are on defense, and they're stepping back to pass. And look at this, pick 6. That's an easy touchdown for the defense right there. And it is already now 21-0. And the Jets already got their 3rd turnover of the game. And I'm still trying to learn names from the Dallas Cowboys defense. And his last name is Bland. It is now 21-0. We are going to take a break. This is a awesome fumble recovery. And Micah Parsons, the Penn State product, got the fumble recovery. I think it was Leighton Vander Esch who got the sack on Zach Wilson. And this defense is turning out to be a really good one. I mean, the Jets now have 4 turnovers, and it's not even the end of the first half yet. So we're just going to run it with, I think, Michael Gallup. And it is now 2nd down and 4. So I think we're just going to run the football on this play. So now Tony Pollard just going to use a juke move there, and he dives on into the end zone for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown. So I think Dallas is going to be the team to watch this season, and they look like, I know this is only week 2, but they're looking like they're Super Bowl material. And my prediction is if we make the Super Bowl, we will probably face off, and most likely face off, the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, so it is now 1st and 10 from the 31. New York is just throwing the football. He now has 2 INTs, and both of them were returned for touchdowns. And as a matter of fact, the Bland's first name was actually Deron, and now we get a fumble recovery with Malik Hooker, and this is going to be another fumble recovery for a touchdown, his second defensive touchdown of the game. So it looks like Dallas is on a roll here in their home opener. All right, it's now 36-0. Dallas Cowboys are up, and it looks like they're going to shut out the New York Jets. So Garrett Wilson from Ohio State gets the reception, and we're ready to play some defense. And that's an incompletion. Now it's 2nd and 10, and I don't think the New York Jets are, in fact, gonna get this first down. So it's now 3rd and 8, and if they don't make this first down, they're gonna have to take a long field goal, and that is incomplete. So now what are they gonna have to do? They are gonna have to take a 3-point field goal. So now the kick is blocked, and it's down at the 38. So it looks like the New York Jets are going to struggle with scoring their points. I mean, they got to start slacking off and start scoring if they want to win this game. But now the first down marker's at the middle of the field. So I'm just going to run the football with Dak Prescott. And it was a pretty nice gain there on that play. And I'm just going to step back to pass. I'm going to throw this one out to Brandon Cooks this time. And Sauce Gardner tries to stop him, but he got his feet moving. I mean, you got to have your feet moving. That's how you don't get tackled. So, looks like I'm stepping back. 3 seconds, not a touchdown. I'm not taking the field goal. It is 2nd down and 10. What am I going to do? This is the end. This is one way to end the first half. And I think I might just simply take the fake field goal. And I'm just going to do a fake field goal. If I don't get a touchdown, that's okay too. And I do get a fake field goal for a touchdown to end the first half, and it's going to be a 43-0 lead for the Dallas Cowboys at halftime. All right, it is now our turn to get to return the kickoff. So now we got Jordan Lewis, number 2. He is supposedly a cornerback, but he ain't going to return it this far, just like Cavante Turpin did for that punt return. So now we're on offense, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. I'm just simply going to run it. Why the hell not? Just break some tackles along the lines and get a significant gain. And now for Madden 24, I don't get why the numbers are so tiny. Like the scoreboard and everything, it gets so tiny. But this is an overall really good game, by the way. It's not always the same each year, so they're just modifying it. So this is now a first down rushing play, and we are on the 31-yard line. So I think I might just throw this football out. And that is, in fact, a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb, the first touchdown of the game for the Dallas Cowboys in the second half. So it is now 50-0. All right, so it is now 1st and 10. Jets do have possession of the football. He throws another incompletion, 71 yards and 2 INTs for Mr. Zach Wilson himself. So just not a very good start for him. I just think he's going to end up having a really low passer rating. And Dalvin Cook actually gets the reception. The question is, does he in fact get that first down in mind? The answer is a yes. So they're on defense. We're on defense, rather. And we were almost close from getting that interception, but we didn't. So 2nd and 10. Abramowicz now has one touchdown, or one tackle, excuse me. And this is now 3rd and 4 from the 47. And it looks like he's going to run it with Dalvin Cook. Not a first down, as a matter of fact. So this means that it is 4th and 6. So Jordan Lewis now will be ready to return the punt. And this goes out of bounds. So this means that we get possession, I think, at the 26-yard line. So ball at the 26. Tony Pollard running the football. And he's just breaking some tackles along the lines. Is he going to get this enough for a touchdown? He was just short of it, but I think we're just going to run it with Dak Prescott to be safe into the end zone. I'd like to see this guy get a rushing touchdown, and in fact, he does. So it's now 57-0 here in Arlington, Texas. All right, so 1st and 10. They're going to throw this football out, and that is, in fact, a 2nd down and 3, a gain of 7. So Abramowicz is ready to do some pass rushing here. So now Abramowicz, I think, would technically claim the assist tackle, 3rd and inches. Not quite a first down yet, but it is a pretty significant amount. So now they're going to bull rush, and that is in fact going to be a 1st and 10. So I'm just going to simply do the 4-3 formation. And maybe this could probably spear our defense up a little bit. And Abramowicz gets his 2nd tackle of the game. So 2 tackles, and we're just 1 away from our game day goal of 3 for Abramowicz. So he's a Mount Lebanon native, just right outside of Pittsburgh. And this is going to be 3rd and 5 now for the New York Jets. So 3, 2, 1. They're going to snap, and this appears to be a first down, and it will be a first down. So this is the end of the 3rd, 4th quarter coming right up, and we are just ready to play some defense. Hopefully we can shut out this team, and we definitely will. So pass deflection, that is incomplete. So could have used an interception right there. I just want INTs and touchdowns. And it's now 19-7. So it looks like that they're going to throw this football. He's just throwing it just to drop the football. I just think that we got to play some more defense. So we're playing a ton of great defense today. I just think it's just Zach Wilson. And first down by Garrett Wilson. So honestly, I would think Jordan Lewis would have got the interception, but I just think Zach Wilson had too many interceptions in this one. So the ball is knocked out down at the 9. Nobody recovered, but they still do have possession in regards to that. So it doesn't matter who recovered it if it was out of bounds. The Jets still have possession in regards to that. So they get piled up down to the 11, 3rd and 6 now, and this New York Jets team, they're aiming their first touchdown of the game. I just don't think they're going to really get that first down. And they do get a first down. They're just shy of a touchdown. So this would mean 1st and goal. I think we got to have all 11 men on the field count for this one. So 2 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. And this is a sack. So they lose yardage. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. And Dallas is just playing its traditional doomsday defense right here, still with the 4-3 formation. And Micah Parsons gets his first sack of the game. And it is now 3rd and goal from the 14. So the New York Jets don't want to blow this off. And use a hit stick right there. So now this is going to be 4th and goal. And I think they're just going to take an easy field goal no matter what. So they've been down with no points. And this is going to be good no matter what. So 57-3 is the score right here in Arlington, Texas. So it was unexpected that we allowed the New York Jets to score 3 points. So I think we're just going to score more points overall. And take a look at Jordan Lewis. He had lots of room, but he got stopped at the 44. So that's not too bad. And we're just going to use the close zone run play with Tony Pollard, and we're just going to block some players so we get stopped right down at the 34. So he has roughly over 100 yards rushing today, and this is pretty significant because I like a pretty solid offense and a pretty solid defense. All right, so it's now 1st and 10, 12-yard line. What are we going to do? Get the touchdown with CeeDee Lamb, and it's now going to be 64-3 here in Arlington, Texas. All right, so it's now 1st and 10, and Zach Wilson loses the football, and I think we're going to pick this one up, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. And it is already now 72-3. I think we're just going to simply take the 2-point conversion, and we'll see you guys when we're back on defense. I think this is what the best defense I've ever played in this season so far. All right, so it is now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. I think they're just going to throw this football, and that is going to be at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2 now for the New York Jets. So we got to play some strategic defense along the line. So we get an INT from Donovan Wilson. So the Jets now have at least 5 or 6 turnovers in this game. So make that 7. Take that back. Make that 7 turnovers. And the Dallas Cowboys are just one strategic football team no matter what. Abramowicz did manage to have a hit stick on defense. That made it pretty good. We may not have gotten a sack from him, but I think he's going to progress even further throughout the season. So touchdown Dallas Cowboys, and it is now going to be 79-3. All right, so it is now 1st and 10. They're going to throw this football short of the first down, but 10 seconds remaining. I'm going to take a timeout, and I think we only have one left, or take that back, 2 left actually, and that's kind of good because we want to stop the clock no matter what. So we get another INT, and I think this is Jordan Lewis. This is going to be a game-ending pick six right here, and the final score is granted to be 87-3. So New York Jets made a lot of mistakes, 8 turnovers on this one, mainly interceptions. So keep in mind, they're going to have a long week ahead of them. But practice will get pretty much easier for this Dallas Cowboys team because of the tremendous performance they put in throughout the week. And Sunday is always game day. So we'll see you guys at stats. Dak Prescott, perfect passer rate, 158.3, 5 for 8, 159 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. And the 72 was the longest. So Trey Lance did get a completed pass for a touchdown. He's now a backup. He played with San Francisco for the last 2 seasons. Zach Wilson, not the greatest performance, 14. I think I might have been 18 for 32. 4 interceptions, and many of them were pick sixes, if not all of them were. So 120 rushing yards for Dak Prescott in this one, and he averaged simply about, so he had simply 15 yards per carry, 1 rushing touchdown, and 139 rushing yards for Tony Pollard, and 1 touchdown. So receiving wise, nobody on the Jets got a touchdown. So Terrence Steele, one of the offensive linemen, for that fake field goal, got the touchdown. CeeDee Lamb had 4 TDs. Defensively, Leighton Vander Esch, 2 sacks. Micah Parsons, 1 sack. Osa Ogazuwa had 1 sack. Jawan Kearse had a sack. Deron Bland had 1 sack. John Franklin Myers had a .5, and Quentin Williams had 1 sack as well. Donovan Wilson, Jordan Lewis, Malik Hooker, and Deron Bland all had interceptions. Lewis's was the longest with 47. Deron Bland had 13. Donovan Wilson had 7 yards returned, and I think Malik Hooker had 1 yard return for a pick six. But all of these guys significantly did have a touchdown for those interceptions. A punt return, Kavontae Turpin did have a punt return for a touchdown, 102 yards. So that's just amazing to see. And we will see you guys in the next episode.